It's in the game.
Eventually we'll get to that thing
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
From one of the loudest venues in the National Football League, you get a look there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 and 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back,
You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Yellow. Where's it?
They'll get their receiver involved here. It's Brown. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
Not your conventional play call, but that's okay. You probe the defense a little bit with some of everything in your playbook. That way they have to account for everything as the game moves on.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. And I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Bolton there on the tackle.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
This is 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Gibbs. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
A shotgun snap for Goff. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And it's caught. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Now for the point after. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Nice little juke. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is. And his first throw of the game, I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, "Let's go, big boy. You're still our leader."
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
He was taken down.
A yard, all they need, but it's third down.
Third down.
Mahomes quickly complete out wide. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
City Chiefs. First down.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1. From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Mahomes to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero, but we did see there the...
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs taking it in from a yard out. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The point after is good. And the lead now stands at 13. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return, the Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it?
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, 75 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation. Knowing when it exists to go to it, they did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Goff now looking to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Throw left side, caught by Laporta. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. 3rd down and 1. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Gibbs will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They're going to run this with a tight end. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Now Goff on 3rd and goal. Under pressure now, he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Chris Jones in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. On 4th down, on is Jake Bates for the Lions field goal. And that is a shake. Oh, it's no good. Off to the right. And this will stay a 1-score game as the lead will hold at 6. So 1st and goal quickly turns into 4th and goal, and then 4th and goal turns into no points whatsoever.
That's a very disappointing sequence of events right there. And I, for one, would not want to be the kicker who has to run over to his head coach and explain that one.
Now Mahomes. Now he's going to step up and run. And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag here on the field. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that thing go. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Now here's Mahomes. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. Butker on for the PAT. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Here's Goff. They'll let this go deep for St. Brown. He's got it at the 15. And did he get in? No. They'll mark him out at the 1-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 57 yards.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Montgomery is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Goff. Now he'll tuck this and run. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
You just suck, bro.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Gonna look deep here for Pacheco. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in for the touchdown. The final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Butker now to add the extra point.
You're gonna whack ass. You're gonna whack ass. Shut the fuck up and learn how to play.
And with that, the lead is up to 8. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain.
That shit funny, man.
After the break.
Oh, that shit funny, man. That shit funny, man.
It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here. This is caught inside the 15. A big play there for Detroit. 53 yards.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 47 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Good yardage there on first down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. David Montgomery, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Lions have come back to make it a 2-point game. Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for 2 here.
The Lions will set up for the 2.
Goff looking to throw. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving. Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Mahomes going to throw. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 43. 23 yards the pickup there.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice game.
Showing off the quick feet that time and getting forward for a pickup of 3 yards.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. 7 yards there and a first down.
Muscle damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
And able to get this to the 31. DJ Reed, who played in college at Kansas State, made the tackle.
It's 2nd and 8.
Mahomes now to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. A 9-yard touchdown ground. And the Chiefs answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Butker is on target. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. The tight end in motion right. They'll fake the give. Now gone. And a huge mistake late. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs
Oh,
will
feed.
take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
I'll let you.
Rose and Matt Black, my rover, cha-cha, gonna show you.